Hello guys, here we are with Save or Quit again with another review. This time we're reviewing Narborion Saga, made by Liber Primus Games, which is a role-playing game. I already played a campaign, but then I reset it because I didn't really go that well, so now I'll explain you how character creation works, and then we will see how combat and exploration work in this particular game. Create character, yeah, here you go, the master. I've gone with a mage, but this time I'll do a warrior, I think. Here are strength, dexterity, intelligence, and all the other attributes. If you click, you get the description, as you can see. Some cannot be increased and will increase with experience, while some can. I'm really for min-maxed characters, so I'll do strength and dexterity to have a good edge in combat. Next, we have the skill points for the various actions we have to perform in the game, so checks, and basing on our strength and dexterity, intelligence, etc. attributes, we will have bonuses to determine checks. For example, climb is dependent with strength, while spellcraft is dependent from intelligence, so your attributes will influence these roles as well. Climb, jump, pick lock, and disarm traps sounds good, since they are strength and dexterity, and these are the attributes I maxed. Feats are abilities you can activate in-game while in combat, and you can activate them, and they will give you a certain bonus for all the duration of the combat. For example, I'll pick defense, +5 defense in the current round. I did not understand if for round it meant turn or if it meant the whole battle, but I think it's the whole battle because I tried before and it was like that. Next, here are spell points, but unfortunately I did not make a mage and I have low intelligence, so no spells for me, but there are quite a lot, as you can see. Next, equipment, we have 100 gold, much like the old good Baldur's Gate, and we can get the equipment we want. I'll go for a Warhammer sounds good, and a shield, a helmet, yeah, and we're done for now. Yeah, because the portraits, which are all male portraits for some reason, not that I care much, but there's why not female. I'll take this Templar guy, finalize, and then start reading. Yeah, start reading is really an accurate depiction because in this game there is lots and lots of reading. If you are not one for reading very long description and stuff, this is not the game for you, because like 80% of the time you will just read stuff. Alright, so this is the character page. We have HP, mana points, combat speed, luck, and gold, and down there are the attributes. The progress here indicates how much we have to wait for an attribute to increase, and this percentage is increased by doing certain actions in the game, or simply fighting. Difficulty, normal, easy, it can be switched at any time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will explain how these attributes work in detail later. For now, I will do the first stages of the campaign, which are just a ton of stuff to read, but no combat or anything else. So let's skip that, and I will see you soon with the more interesting parts. Alright, here we are back. I have traveled to a village where there is apparently a celebration for a wedding. The newlyweds have invited me to join them in the festivities, but our quest is really time really time pressing. We must move very quickly because of reasons you will discover yourself, and so we can decide to accept the invitation or no, I am in a hurry, I cannot waste days here. As you can see, a group of 3 villagers is trying to block your way to escape. But let's say no, the quest is more important. Yeah. They did not take it very well. Now we can run for our life. Or they are no match for a trained knight like me. Let's try run for your life. I don't want to waste good hits of my axe on this scum. Run for your life. You see, there are, and this is a good example of the choices you make in these little events. You can run in different directions, and the outcome will differ basing on what actions you take. Yeah, a couple of moments to decide. Oh, it was a time event. This did not happen to me before. A time event. Yeah, I did not decide in time, and I am in trouble. Oh, apparently. Prepare to fight. Okay. Yeah, I am in trouble. Yeah. An angry mob is chasing me. How cliche. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah. You hit 8 HP damage. Yeah, and it's gone. Yeah. Crap, I forgot to buy my suit of armor at the city because I was kinda in a hurry to show you the stuff, so I guess I'll buy it at the next city. Yeah, another hit. Oh, it dodged me. Yeah, it dodged me. Yeah, the combat is not exactly what I would define very involving. This is just like days. Even with magic, there are no effects. There are no no things that keep you involved. It's just this very plain, very simple thing that does the job, but it could be more involving. Really? Yeah, got him. No, didn't got him. Apparently. Even if I rolled higher than him, did not get him. For some reason. Well, okay. This is getting pretty long. Yeah, combat can get very long in this game because there are situations where you have so much armor, like it happened in the last campaign I did with another knight, where the enemies literally cannot do anything to you, but they are very agile, and you have the armor that blocks your movement and gives you a penalty to the hit chance. So they cannot hurt you, you cannot hurt them because you miss, and it goes on and on like that, like for 30 turns, and it is very, very bad. Alright, I cannot attack for some reason. Yeah, skip turn. Yeah, sometimes the combat bugs and you cannot attack anymore, but the developers knew that, and they put here a reload button that reloads the thing. Yeah, I think I use it now. You can see it's loading again. Yeah, and it doesn't work. Yeah, this game is pretty bugged. If I have to say, the combat, other than being not very involving, is also kind of bugged. The rolls and stuff sometimes. Chat. Yeah, I should have mentioned that there is a chat because this game also has PvP arena where you can fight characters of other players. If your character dies in this game, you have to restart the campaign from the beginning because it's roguelike, you know. Yeah. And there is also PvP, and I suppose if you die in the arena against another player, you die and you have to restart the campaign anyway. That's unusual thing, and there is also global chat. Bad fact is that to access this chat, you have to make an account. Oh look, we can attack again. Yeah, got him, dead. Yeah. You have to, as I said, access with an external account to make on the server of these guys, these developers, to access the global chat, which is not very good. Yeah. Yeah. You tried to hit. Yeah. Yeah. If you see, the combat is not really best. Yeah. Attack. Okay, got him. No, didn't got him. Okay. This thing has gone on in a campaign I've done before, like 30 turns, as I said. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen again. Well, I'll stop here. I will get back to you guys when I'm finished with this. Bookmarks. Apparently you can save the game. It's not a roguelike, but if you look on the page of the game, Narborion store page, roguelike dungeoneering. You see, roguelike dungeoneering, but there are save games. How is this roguelike if there are save games? Alright guys, due to technical difficulties which are related to this game not reacting particularly well with the various recording softwares I tried to make this video, sadly the last part of our journey before has not come up well, and so I did not put it in the video now. I did another character, as you can see, poor sod. Oh god, it looks like poor god. Yeah. I don't know, the font is a bit fucked. Yeah, I want to show you a bit, quite a bit of things I forgot before. If you want to know how I ended up, I went in a forest without a map. I chosen to go left, right, up and down randomly, and I ended up in a pit full of demons which just tore the flesh out of my bones, and I died. Also because I didn't have armor, and I thought I was Conan the fucking Barbarian, but alright. Yeah, first thing I want to show you is this. As you can see, the sword rotates, and you'll say, oh, what the fuck should I care if the sword rotates? This is not a simple sword, my friend. This is a magic sword of infinite exploiting. And now I will show you why. If you rotate this sword a lot of times, plus 5 strength, plus 5 dexterity, when this thing goes to 100%, you get a point in these attributes. Now, what happens if I click like a spamming motherfucker on this thing? Look at that below. 20, 25, 30, 35. You can do this indefinitely. You can become the Incredible Hulk by doing this or putting an auto clicker doing this. I do not know why this is here, why the developers didn't fix this or whatever. This is just an exploit. And since this game has online leaderboards which list the progression of all people who played and where they died, these could be exploited to exploit those leaderboards. And so one that keeps an auto clicker here for an hour gets, I don't know, 200 strength, 200 dexterity, knocks out everyone like he's One Punch Man, and they're done. Yeah, very good, yeah? And then I'll show you also what happens to this game if you put the Steam overlay. Yeah, you see in the background, yeah. Yeah, you see, it broke. Yeah, sorry for the chat with my friend. Yeah, it broke, as you can see. Yeah, you can fix it. No, you can't. Yeah, you can fix it piece by piece by clicking around, but it's bugged, and this is why the video did not come up good, because the overlays and the external stuff do not react well to this game. And there is also another bug which I won't show you now for time constraints, but basically during the combat, or maybe I showed you before, I don't remember, during the combat the character gets stuck and you can't attack anymore. Let's conclude this pain. This game, it has a good concept and a lot of reading, so if you want a book, maybe it's suitable for you, but the combat part and the general combat and exploration are dull. They are overly simplistic. The mini games, mini dialogues with the various checks of abilities, like you misstepped and you have to roll dexterity to save yourself. These are quite good, but but they are too influenced by luck. You can use luck points to influence the outcome of any random event as far as you can. I mean, you can spend 3 points of luck to magically not fall in a fucking hole in the ground you were falling a minute before. So it's not very realistic. Anyway, yeah, this game has definitely some good concepts and some good ideas, but it has been rendered very dull and very boring, even for me, which I am a very big fan of RPGs and reading and stuff and big lore and everything, but the story is not really inspired. The classical quest given by a noble, the classical epic quest, the game isn't inspired. I mean, it's generic dark fantasy RPG with little playing and a lot of role, a lot of reading. So, indefinite. If you want to know more, read a review. But definitely, as you guessed, this is not exactly the game of the year. Well, see you next time.